Hi, welcome to the UA Little Rock Rehabilitation Counseling Program. I'm Dr. Dent Gitchell, one of the faculty in the program. We welcome you to our program, and in this short video I will go through some of the basic information you will need as you progress as a student in our program. Again, welcome to the program. We're extremely glad that you have chosen to advance your professional career by enrolling in our program. We know that you have other opportunities to pursue in terms of your educational career, and we are thankful that you have chosen to pursue your career with us. We strive to provide you with the best educational experience possible to prepare for a career as a certified rehabilitation counselor and/or as a licensed mental health professional. I will provide you with a little bit of information about our program. The Master of Arts in Counseling with Emphasis in Rehabilitation Counseling program, that's our official name, also known as the Rehabilitation Counseling Program at UALR, is a 60-hour online graduate degree program that seeks to prepare rehabilitation counseling professionals to provide direct services and resource coordination for individuals with disabilities that are seeking to re-enter the labor market. That's the traditional focus of rehabilitation counseling. In addition, we strive to prepare professional licensed counselors to provide mental health services in a wide variety of settings. In terms of our accreditation, we are fully accredited by the Council for Accreditation of Counseling and Related Educational Programs, otherwise known as CACREP. And we are accredited in the rehabilitation counseling specialty area. Curriculum, clinical training, and the general course of study are designed to meet nationally approved standards of this accrediting body. As a graduate of an accredited program, the student is eligible to sit for the National Certified Rehabilitation Counselor exam, otherwise known as the CRC, which is required to pursue a profession as a rehabilitation counselor, as well as the National Counselor Examination for Licensure and Certification exam, otherwise known as the NCE. And this is required by state licensure boards if you are to pursue a license in professional counseling. A little bit more about our program in terms of our faculty and staff. I will run down sort of the layers of faculty and staff overseeing our program. At the top of the chain of command, so to speak, is the college dean. We are located in the College of Education and Health Professions. And within this college, we are embedded in the School of Human Performance and Rehabilitation. And within this school, we have a director. And then within the school, we are the program of rehabilitation counseling, and we have a program coordinator. The coordinator rotates between the faculty, and you will not have much direct contact with the program coordinator, but will receive information from the coordinator. Within the program, we also have a fieldwork coordinator. The fieldwork coordinator helps to coordinate all aspects of the fieldwork process, which I will discuss a little bit later in the video. But basically, the fieldwork is an extremely important component of our program, and all students must pursue fieldwork in order to graduate from our program, and it is required in terms of certification and licensure. We also have a student support coordinator. This is a very important contact for yourself. This individual works in our program and is there for you to answer any questions you may have about the program and to help you with any obstacles you may experience in terms of your educational experience. We have 6 core faculty within the program. Core faculty is a designation mandated by our accrediting body. Core faculty indicates that these faculty members have the highest level of education in our field, namely a doctorate. All 6 of our core faculty have PhDs in counseling, rehabilitation, or related programs. We also have 2 faculty from the School of Education within our college that teach 2 of the courses which you will take: Human Development and Introduction to Educational Research. In terms of academics, our program consists primarily of online asynchronous classes, so we utilize this asynchronous teaching format. Asynchronous is basically a fancy word meaning that you can access the material at your own time, at your own convenience. We typically will present the material in a schedule as you would in an in-person format, But the asynchronous material means you can access the material at your own convenience. So for instance, if I'm teaching a course, I will provide you with the weekly material, and you are required to access that material within a given time frame, but it's up to you when you access the material. The exception to that is 2 3-day on-campus techniques workshops that are required of all of our students. These are the techniques of counseling and the techniques of group counseling workshops. So you will be required to be here for 6 days in terms of your overall tenure as a student in our program. Typically, we offer these courses in a back-to-back format for students who need to travel to Little Rock to take these courses. So it's your option to take these courses in different semesters, or if you take them in one semester, you can knock these workshops out in a back-to-back format in 1 week. So we have a total of 13 asynchronous online courses, 3 credit hours apiece, meaning that these courses involve no requirements to be here on campus. And then we have 2 asynchronous online courses, the techniques courses, which I just mentioned, and embedded in those are 3-day workshops in which you will be required to attend the university. As I indicated earlier, field work is an important part of your educational experience. Your field work experience will include 1 100-hour practicum experience and 1 600-hour internship experience. These are, in a sense, the culmination of your coursework with us and really provide a transition between the academic coursework and your profession that you will pursue upon graduation. There are 60 credit hours required for the degree. These 60 hours map onto the requirements for state licensure boards as well as the CRC requirements. So our classes prepare you for both, as I indicated earlier, certification as a rehabilitation counselor and licensure as a counselor. All classes must be passed with a grade of B or above. This is a program requirement and also synchronizes with requirements required by licensure boards. As I indicated, successful completion of coursework will allow for you to pursue CRC certification as well as to pursue licensure. There are no electives in our program. Our 60 hours, again, map onto requirements for licensure boards and map onto the requirements of our accrediting body. You will be provided with a program of study once you're a student in our program, and the program of study will consist of phases which will clearly identify which courses to take and in which sequence to take those courses as you proceed through the program. So it is a very clear process for you as you proceed in the program. A little bit more about the program, about the fieldwork process. Again, there's a fieldwork coordinator in our program. The fieldwork coordinator oversees the fieldwork process and will provide you with information as you progress through our program, indicating how you applied for fieldwork and what you need to do to pursue fieldwork, etc. And again, fieldwork consists of 2 phases in a sense. There's a 100-hour practicum, and the 100-hour indicates the amount of time that you will spend on site on the site of your fieldwork experience. And the site will be the location. It's an on-the-job type of class, so you will be on site at an organization or an entity in the community, and you will be on site for the 100 hours, and you also have classwork components with us and oversight from us. Then after you successfully complete the practicum experience, you will pursue the 600-hour internship, which is basically on-the-job experience. It's similar to a full-time job that you will have for those 600 hours. There will be an application process which will be described to you in detail once you're a student in our program. I would like to say at this time that it is important to understand that this is a self-directed process. We do not assign you to a location. It is up to you as a student to look in your community where you would like to pursue field work and look for possible sites for you to pursue this process. We are there to help you, but it is very much a self-directed process. It is also important to understand that this is an academic program, but in terms of the field work component and really the overall expectations of the component, there are ethical and professional expectations that we expect of you and that are required in terms of the licensure and and certification expectations of the bodies that will provide those to you. While you're a student in this program, there are many resources available to you. I've already spoken to you about the student support coordinator and the faculty advisor. Each student will be assigned a faculty advisor. I've provided asterisks next to these on this slide because these are really your main points of contact as you proceed through our program. They are there for you at all times, so please be familiar with these individuals and reach out to them at any time if you have any questions whatsoever as you're going through the program. And as indicated, we have 6 core faculty and 2 faculty from the School of Education, and these will be the persons primarily teaching your courses. So you will have teaching faculty. Those will be the individuals teaching given courses that you take, and you will have a faculty advisor, which will be one of those core faculty and who will be assigned to you, and that's really your go-to person along with the student support coordinator. There are many resources on campus to assist you as you're a student. I will just name a few here. The UA Little Rock Library is there to assist you in terms of your academic needs and provide resources to you, whether you are going to be here in person in Central Arkansas or access this material from a distance. They are there to assist you in any way that they can. The UA Little Rock Disability Resource Center is also there for students who have disabilities or chronic illnesses that inhibit their ability to pursue academic success in any way. We encourage any student who might be eligible to receive services from the DRC to apply and to become registered in their system and develop a relationship with them. Whether you will require or request accommodations or not, it is good to get registered with them and receive support from them. As you proceed through the program, you'll be encouraged to become a member in various professional organizations. This will enhance your ability to achieve your employment goals and will also just provide general information about the field and is an important part of your professional development. Another resource available to you is our program website. On this website, you will find all of the information that I've provided to you here, as well as many other resources that are available to you and that will assist you in your development through the program. The graduate school has a student catalog, and this is important. This is really the go-to document in terms of the requirements of the program, in terms of the overall college structure. In terms of the program, we provide also a student handbook to you, and this will provide all the information in this presentation as well as much other information in extreme detail that you will need to know as a student. And this is on the website, so this can be accessed from our Rehabilitation Counseling Program website. There is also a field work manual which will provide all the information you need to know about the field work process, and again, this too is on our website. Once you're a student in the program, there is a program of study, and I indicated the 60-hour requirement for our program. The program of study identifies the sequence that you should take the courses, and this should be reviewed by you and your faculty advisor as you progress through the program. And just to sort of highlight the importance of these individuals, again, you will be assigned a faculty advisor, and there's a student support coordinator for our program, and these really are your go-to persons in terms of questions and information as you proceed through the program. I mentioned professional organizations and professional affiliation. There are a number of important issues involved in membership and professional affiliation as a student transitions from the student role to that of clinical practitioner on a professional level. There are a number of important reasons why students should obtain and maintain membership in both the American Rehabilitation Counseling Association, otherwise known as ARCA, which is part of the American Counseling Association, ACA, and the National Rehabilitation Counseling Association, NRCA, which is part of the National Rehabilitation Association, otherwise known as the NRA. These are the primary professional organizations that we encourage all students to pursue membership in. In addition, there are local and state organizations. For instance, students in the state of Arkansas are encouraged to become members of the state associations of counseling and rehabilitation counseling. Ethics is an important part of our program and is vital and important part of the overall field of counseling. It is imperative for you to be aware of the ethical obligations that you have as a student and as a professional in the field of rehabilitation counseling and or counseling. There are really two codes of ethics that you fall under as a student and that you will fall under as a professional. These are the CRC Code of Ethics and the ACA Code of Ethics. The CRC Code of Ethics is the Code of Professional Ethics for Rehabilitation Counselors and can be found at the following link. This will also be provided to you in many of your courses throughout your tenure in our program, and you will receive many tips and guidelines and exercises involving these codes of ethics. So we encourage you to become very, very familiar with them. And as mentioned, the other code of ethics is the American Counseling Association Code of Ethics, which is the code of ethics that all licensed counselors and counseling programs that are accredited by KCREP fall under. And this is a very important code of ethics, and we encourage all students to become very familiar with it. And again, that is included here as a link that you can access at any time. It is also on our website, and again, you will be provided with this information throughout your tenure as a student. In addition to ethical expectations, there are professional expectations, both as a student of the university, a student in our program, and in terms of your professional responsibilities. The university has a student handbook which identifies Code of Student Rights, Responsibilities, and Behavior, which we encourage all students to take a look at. In addition, internally we have the Rehabilitation Counseling Program Code of Conduct Contract, which you will be provided with as you pursue field work and as part of the field work application process. We expect all students, as well as our faculty, to demonstrate appropriate professional conduct in all academic settings. That includes field work. This program is preparing you for a professional career, and ethical and professional behavior is expected at all times. It is our responsibility to ensure that graduates of our program have demonstrated the capacity to consistently abide by ethical and professional codes of conduct. That is something that is required of us by our accrediting body. I would like to end this presentation by providing you with a few tips for success as you pursue your degree. The first is to follow your program of study. It clearly identifies the course sequence and the courses that you must take to graduate from this program. It is very clear and it is a very logical progression of classes, and we encourage you to be very familiar with this, and it will answer most of your questions about which courses to take at which time. Maintain contact with your faculty advisor. Again, you will be assigned a faculty advisor, and this person is there for you to answer any questions and to help go over your program of study at any time, as well as to provide consultation regarding career goals and professional development. Have frequent and regular participation in class. In online formats, it is sometimes easy to not engage regularly in classwork. So to be successful, it is important to develop the habit of regularly participating in your class. Stay up to date with assignments and plan for fieldwork settings. This is very important, and seek guidance from us as necessary. As I indicated earlier, fieldwork is a self-directed process, so it is never too early to be thinking about where you would like to pursue your fieldwork experiences. So I encourage all students, as soon as they entered the program, to be thinking about where you would like to pursue fieldwork opportunities and to seek guidance from us as necessary. All of the faculty, and in particular the fieldwork coordinator, are there to assist you in this. Maintain a focus on your career and professional goals and aspirations. This is not only an academic program, but it is an academic program that is preparing you for a career and a profession. So keep your eyes, your goals, your vision focused on your future profession and career. And again, ask questions. We are there for you. The program faculty, the faculty advisor, the student support coordinator, and other individuals in the university are there to assist you in your professional and academic development. Again, we thank you for choosing to be part of our program, and we look very forward to working with you during your tenure as a student in our program.